Physical and mental requirements of a driver. Physical, no fatigue. Physically fit to operate a vehicle. No health condition that can cause a driver to lose control while driving. For mental, ability to process the sensory functions. Ability to focus. Mentally and emotionally stable. Ability to make sound judgment that is required while driving. Health issues that may affect driving. Driver fatigue. Fatigue is a major contributory cause of fatal and serious vehicle collisions and incidents. Many vehicle incidents and collisions are caused annually by tired drivers. Make sure you are well rested. Avoid the most dangerous driving times. Reduce your driving time if you feel tired. Stressful events. Driving is often cited as being stressful where traffic, weather, deadlines, and rushing all combine to make a driver stressed. Recognize it and be honest with yourself. Rest, relax, reflect, and adopt new ways of calming yourself. Avoid situations that cause you high levels of stress and minimize contact with stressful places, people, and events. Poor eyesight. A driver's license holder or applicant must meet certain vision standards for driving. There are numbers of visual disorders which may place limitation on the driver's ability to drive safely. Have your eyes tested every 2 years by an optometrist or optician. If you have to wear prescription glasses or contact lenses for driving, make sure you always wear them when driving. Keep the glasses clean and scratch free. Carry a spare pair of glasses in your car. Temporary illnesses. Common conditions such as colds, flu, migraine, upset stomach, and fever can affect your ability to drive safely. If severe, it can impair your concentration, vision, reactions, and judgment. If you start to feel ill while driving, stop the vehicle in a safe location. If the condition is not serious, you may feel well enough to continue after a short break. Take a warm drink or some medication. If you feel you are unfit to drive, do not drive. Exercise from the driver's seat. Stretching is extremely important to reduce stress and to avoid injury. The following stretches can be done from the driver's seat. Shoulder stretches. Shoulder shrugs are a great way to reduce tension and stress from your shoulder area. When stopped, raise your shoulders up to your ears. Hold for 10 seconds. Release and repeat. Hand stretches. Drivers spend a significant amount of time gripping the steering wheel, causing their hands to cramp up and feel stiff. Over time, this could lead to arthritis or carpal tunnel syndrome. To reduce the risk of these illnesses, drivers can perform hand stretches. Try rolling your wrist in a circle or gently pulling your fingers toward your body. Whichever exercises you choose to complete, it is essential to add physical activity to your everyday routine. It will help you look better, feel better, and live a healthier life. 6 important safety reminders. Number 1. Always wear your seatbelt and insist that your passengers do. Number 2. Never drink and drive. These safeguards are the most thoughtful acts of all as they can save lives. Number 3. Driving a car requires full attention. Number 4. Signal your attention, especially when turning or overtaking a vehicle. Number 5. Drive at the speed limit. Driving too slowly can also cause accidents. Number 6. Keep some distance between you and the car of another. Drive will drive.
Makatapos sa bongga. Ano, bilit yung tapos. Lagi may pilit. Why abis tax manok subong? daw pulo lang to kabilog na
They
rin.
chose paths not right after it.
Sa city, kaso lang, why stop
Make left turns from the right lane or vice versa.
Dapat tama ka, sir.
Not using
tatlo sila, pero
Respond
ayun
to
talaga
good
na short
questions
distance
and
naman.
aggressive manner.
Naging princess ako
Creating a
170
long
yun.
run happens when you're home.
Hindi ko sa market, ito na
Black
sila.
220, may 200. 250 lang naman ako, 30 pesos lang.
Always remind yourself not to take the traffic problems
Nag-franchise ko
personally.
kanyan, 100.
Never focus your generalized anger
Tatlo
on
na
a
kami
single
team.
incident,
Tapos,
which
upod
can
na
become a
ka,
flashpoint for a dangerous
hindi ako
encounter.
ako na
Important reminders for drivers.
discount
Beep, beep.
part ng
Honking briefly
pero
or other
ginatag
hands
naman niya
off
yung
is a
burner,
key tolerance of
gasol,
another driver
tapos yung
to
mga
a
equipment,
change.
nahatag naman niya.
Here is
Ang
what your
100
horn is
pieces
saying
chicken
for
na
you.
free niya,
Letter A.
half lang
As
ang
a
hatag.
section of short,
Pero the
light waves. High.
100 pieces
Letter
chicken.
B.
Ang
Applicable
180.
heads up and clear. Letter C. A slightly louder,
Mahal na.
slightly longer beep. Hey, the lights beep for 10 seconds.
And then,
Or watch it.
actually yung iba na tinulok
Repeated
sa
several
kanya,
times.
ikato sa
Come
akin.
on,
Though sa
let's
tanan
go.
na
You're
client
taking
niya,
way
thanks
too
God,
long.
ako lang din
Letter D. A
provide
long
niya.
and stop
Ang the
fast.
rest do
I'm
almost
really
apat.
angry and
Dinalaga
I've
lang
lost
sila.
control.
Nag-file sila case against
Be
them.
considerate of your passengers.
Ako
Be aware of the following. Number one, your passengers' comfort level.
Subong nang may
Number two, the temperature in the car, volume of the radio, and music
abi ko,
or
matino
station
siyang
play.
kausap.
Comfort room,
Pero thanks God, at least na ihatag niya yung machine. Kung wala ay ihatag,
handling passenger
stop na ako
distractions.
with the
It's distracting to be questioned by your passenger. Express to them to focus on the road and continue driving safely. Passengers and cargo handling.
Lights na, permito siya sa
Cargo
akin.
handling. Loading areas should always have good lighting. They should
Ano mo na
also
siya?
be away from
Ano mo
both
na
vehicles and pedestrians.
Ito ko na pangasawa sa mukha.
Loading areas
Relatives
should
mo?
offer
Family friends
flat
ang
and free
pamilya sa kasama.
from backhoes
Hoy,
and
pag
other
nag-medical
sections
ka,
that
sabay
may
na lang
cause
tayo.
sleeps or trips.
Pwede mag-ano.
Before loading transport, ensure that the vehicle is
Tawgan
brake
dapat
and
eh.
stabilized.
Sa mula.
Cargo
Sa mula.
use a red flag to mark loads that extend more than 1 meter beyond the body of the vehicle. When transporting cargo at night, use a red flag instead.
Doon na lang sa
Never load unsecured items on the backseat or rear window deck of the vehicle. This can cause the load to hit passengers or the driver when the vehicle comes to a sudden stop. When on the road, stop frequently to check your cargo. This is all the more necessary when traveling long distances. Loading and unloading passengers. Load and unload at designated pickup and dropping points. Do not unload passengers at corners immediately before taking a right or left turn. Discharge passengers after taking a turn.
May delivery ako, pero
Park
binilan ko
vehicle
lang
out
kapag.
of traffic or traffic
May
light.
traffic ko, cancel ko.
Turn on hazard
Tuloy mo, may
flashes.
isa ka pa traffic.
Turn ignition valve when not in driver's seat. Park on level surface and apply emergency brake. Assist passengers as needed. Communication with passengers. Attitude plus skill plus knowledge or ask equals passenger satisfaction. Ask your passengers what you need to know. Take time to discover each person's method of communicating. Have respect when talking to a person who has a disability. Do not overlook the person with a disability by asking a companion for information as if the person was not present. Be patient, attentive, and encouraging when talking to a person who has difficulty speaking. Do not correct or speak for that person. Ask short, simple questions that require short answers. A nod or shake of the head. Speak clearly in a natural tone of voice. Greeting passengers is a courtesy but is expected of all bus or van drivers. Be polite and courteous to all your passengers. Communicate with your passengers while assisting them to the vehicle. Ensure all people in your bus are supposed to be there and ensure you are not missing any clients. Refer to your itinerary or trip sheet. Anticipate passenger needs. Acknowledge passengers with brief eye contact and a greeting. Say thank you if they need to pay a fare. Give polite responses to questions or requests for assistance. For bus, van, and jeepney drivers, disability awareness reminders. Every driver of seniors and persons with disabilities must have basic disability awareness. A person with disability is, first and foremost, a person. Treat him or her with concern, respect, dignity, and understanding. It is the driver's responsibility to recognize the symptoms and limitations of particular disabilities to determine how to provide the best assistance during the passenger's ride. Passenger comfort. Comfort must be a priority for drivers of persons with disabilities. Various conditions can cause discomfort to passengers. It is the responsibility of the driver to be alert and sensitive to the environmental conditions that can affect the comfort of passengers. Use words with dignity when communicating with clients. The Premier's Council on the Status of the Persons with Disabilities has provided the following list of words with dignity to help you in communicating with passengers. Instead of disabled or invalid, use person with a disability. Crippled by afflicted with suffers from, use person with. Instead of confined, bound, restricted, or dependent on wheelchair, use person using wheelchair. Instead of lame, use person with limited ability. Instead of retarded, mentally retarded, use person with a developmental disability. Instead of normal, use able-bodied or non-disabled. Duties and responsibilities of a driver. Number one, he must diligently secure an appropriate driver's license from the Land Transportation Office and to carry it at all times while driving a motor vehicle. He must know, follow, and abide the land transportation laws, rules, and regulations. Ignorance of the law excuses no one. Number three, he must be a defensive driver, someone who deliberately drives in such a way as to reduce the risk of accidents. Number four, he must exercise due diligence as a good father of the family. Number five, he must assure that the vehicle he is driving is duly registered, roadworthy, and emission compliant. Number six, he must be taking appropriate measures to secure and safeguard the vehicle until it is returned to designated location. Number seven, he must regularly conduct proper motor vehicle pre-trip inspection or low baga and safety with dogs and to correct the defects or non-conformities in order to avoid accidents or delays. Know that road crashes can be prevented because it can be predicted. Number 8. He must ensure that the vehicle is kept clean, tidy, and in good working condition at all times. Number 9. He must know what to do and act in case of accident or incident. Number 10. He must be literate, skillful, confident, and eager to learn more and to enhance his knowledge and capabilities. Number 11. He must know his rights and privileges. Thus, having a driver's license is only a privilege and not a right. He must always observe road safety discipline and courtesy. Number 13. He must ensure that he is in a healthy condition with no contagious disease that can affect him and his passengers. Rights of a driver when apprehended. Right to be informed of the full name of the apprehending officer. Right to be informed of the traffic agency for which the apprehending officer works. Right to know if the apprehending officer is an officer for traffic direction and control or a deputized officer. Right to be informed of the nature of violations for which the driver is being apprehended. Right not to step down from the vehicle. Right to contest the apprehension at the appropriate office of the concerned traffic agency when not satisfied with the apprehension. Right to file the appropriate criminal, civil, or administrative case in case of abuse of authority or for any other irregularities which may be committed by the traffic officer.